The Las Vegas Flower Gala, a dozen billionaire heiresses lined up on stage. One by one, their bust sizes were measured, waiting to be chosen. An orchid meant an arranged marriage. No orchid meant your family would sell you off to the highest bidder. I'm Chloe. I was born curvy. But I was the casino king's illegitimate daughter, so no one would ever choose me. Tonight, the only man who could save me was the one I'd loved for 10 years. He was standing right there, with her arm wrapped around his. Ethan smiled at the girl beside him. Then he placed the orchid in her hands. The room gasped. That was supposed to be mine. He knew it. Everyone knew it. But he leaned into her ear and said, loud enough for me to hear,
"You deserve this, Lily. You have class."
Class, one word. And I became the punchline of the entire room. Yesterday, he promised me
3 years. Just give me 3 years and I'll handle everything.
No one's going to force you into marriage.
Today, he handed my future to a girl he met 6 months ago. Lily walked over to me. She looked nervous.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I told him not to. I really did.
Then she touched the orchid in her hand, straightened it slowly, making sure I saw it. Her eyes never changed. That's the thing about Lily. Her mouth says sorry. Her hand said he's mine now. Ethan walked over with a drink in his hand, casual, relaxed, like nothing happened.
Don't be dramatic, Chloe.
He grabbed a rose from a passing tray and held it out. The thorns were still on. The stem was broken halfway.
Here, you look better in red anyway.
A broken rose for the broken girl. Got it.
Why are you making such a fuss over one orchid?
Laughter around me grew louder.
She's the bastard daughter. What did she expect?
Before I could respond, a voice cut through the crowd. Vivian, graceful as always, untouchable as ever. She walked toward me with a champagne glass in her hand, smiling the kind of smile that made everyone think she was a loving mother.
Chloe, darling, we raised you for 18 years, fed you, clothed you, put a roof over your head. And this is how you repay us? Making a scene at the gala?
She glanced at the rose in my hand, then at the orchid on Lily's wrist.
Some girls are orchids. Some girls aren't. Know your place.
The room was dead silent. 300 people watching, not one of them on my side. Then my third sister stepped forward, like she'd been waiting for this.
If I were you, I wouldn't have showed up tonight. How embarrassing.
She circled me slowly, then she reached out and touched the necklace around my neck.
This belongs to the Carter family.
She unclasped it. I didn't move.
The earrings, too.
Then the other dropped onto a silver tray a waiter was forced to hold.
The bracelet.
Gone, the room was so quiet I could hear the jewelry hitting the tray. My sister looked me up and down, then smiled.
Take off the dress, too. Mom said you've enjoyed enough of the Carter family's kindness. From now on, you're on your own.
I looked at Vivian. She sipped her champagne and nodded, so I reached behind my back and unzipped the dress myself. Gasps, the fabric slid off my shoulders, then pulled at my feet. 300 people. Camera flashes. Whispers. I stood there in nothing but a silk slip, no necklace, no earrings, no bracelet, no designer dress. My sister finally stopped smiling. She didn't expect me to actually do it. Vivian's glass paused halfway to her lips. Even she didn't expect that. I picked up the dress, folded it neatly, and placed it on the tray, on top of the jewelry.
There. That's everything. Now we're even.
Then I looked at Ethan. He was frozen. His face was white.
Chloe!
I didn't wait for him to finish. I turned around and walked through 300 people barefoot in a silk slip with nothing to my name. My sister's voice echoed behind me.
Oh, right. One more thing. That man in DC?
I heard he already has someone he truly loves. Good luck.
My mother died young. I was taken back to the Carter family when I was still a child. Space. I probably wouldn't have made it this far in one piece. So I survived in the cracks, never smiled. So I held myself together even
There has over 20 children. Why should I bet on you? You're just an illegitimate daughter.
The time still isn't right, and Uncle Henry won't help me. As for that man in DC, I heard he's cruel. Cross him once, and he'll make you pay for it 10 times over. The Carter family wants in with him, but they can't bear to sacrifice their real daughters. So they picked me. Of course they did. Uncle Henry had probably already heard how tonight ended. He sent me one text.
Unbutton the clothes and remove the bra.
Your sister and I are D. How do you just become A? You must be sick.
No, I think it's quite big.
Patient 52, Sophie Bennett, please proceed to exam room 2.
I stared at the door plaque. Dr. Ethan Carter, thoracic surgery, white coat. That stupid trim had been pinned over mine while he whispered,
Babe, for the last time.
What are you standing there for?
Mom smacked me between the shoulder blades.
Dr. Carter is Harvard-trained, Sophie. Do you have any idea how impossible his appointments are to book? His mother is in my Pilates class. We had to beg.
Next patient. Here to get back together?
Here for a checkup.
Where does it hurt?
Dr. Carter, I'm Sophie's mother. I need you to take a look at her. Her chest is so small. Don't you think there might be something wrong? Like a developmental issue?
Mrs. Bennett, breast size is influenced by genetics, nutrition, and...
Exactly. You think it could be because of the wrong milk powder we gave her when she was little? If I have committed crimes, please let the legal system punish me. Not my own mother. Not by dragging me to my ex-boyfriend so he can confirm I have small boobs.
The patient's family suspects that the milk powder caused the poor breast development. A physical exam will be necessary. Family members, please wait outside.
Okay.
I clutched my appointment slip.
Can I switch doctors?
Reception is to the right.
He didn't even look up.
Rebook and rejoin the queue.
No. The line is too long.
Mom said, slamming me down onto the exam table.
What's the matter with a male doctor? You young people are so old-fashioned. To a doctor, gender doesn't even exist.
I died inside. Gender doesn't exist to doctors. What about ex-boyfriends? Also, he's a thoracic surgeon. Why are we asking him about my bra size? Ethan pulled the privacy curtain closed, adjusted his glasses.
Unbutton the clothes and remove the bra.
I gripped the hem of my shirt and glared at him.
You're abusing your authority.
Ms. Bennett, first you booked an appointment with me. Second, I am a physician. Treatment is my job.
His eyes flicked down.
Third, there isn't an inch of you I haven't already seen.
I gritted my teeth, sucked in a breath, yanked my shirt up. Himmerk tugged at his mouth as he bent to his work. Professional.
Sensation?
No.
No?
No means no. Dr. Carter's technique is just terrible. We broke up. Do I really need to fake it?
My technique is terrible? Sophie, place your hand on your heart when you say that. Any pain?
No.
Tenderness?
No.
Any itching, normally?
Yeah, but not there. Ethan! Are you done? You and I both know I don't have anything wrong with me.
Nothing wrong from what I can see. It is pretty small.
That's because my ex didn't put in the work!
His arm slid around my waist. I tipped, caught against his chest.
Is that an invitation to try harder this time? Or is this you running the same play twice?
For the record, we'd only been together because I wore him down. He gave in because I never stopped trying. I'd come to that hospital with my best friend who needed a checkup. One look at Ethan Carter and I was gone. White coat, wire rim glasses, broad shoulders. The whole untouchable, emotionally unavailable doctor fantasy in six-switch want of flesh and blood. And I'm a sucker for hands. His were long-fingered, ridiculously elegant. Every time he typed up a chart, my pulse spiked like I was being defibrillated. I clung to the doorframe and swallowed my own saliva. I get it now. This is the bridge effect. My best friend, after watching me drool over a man for a full hour, developed an erythrea from the secondhand stress. I forced her to be admitted for a month so I'd have an excuse to keep showing up. I became an unofficial member of the thoracic surgery department. Brought him bubble tea in the mornings. He scolded me for the sugar. Brought him lunch. He scolded me for the carbs. Stalked the lobby at night. He scolded me for the sleep schedule. After 30 days of me throwing fake low blood sugar swoons into his arms, Ethan finally cornered me in a stairwell.
Sophie, what are you doing?
You. Look, Dr. Carter, whenever I see you, my heart rate spikes. What kind of treatment plan do you recommend? But here's the thing about Ethan Carter. He moves at a glacial pace. 3 months of dating before he held my hand. 6 months before our first real kiss. Every time I tried to take it further, he gave me the same look, half hungry, half saintly, and said,
It's too fast.
But you can't live on great sex alone. He worked constantly, out the door at 7 a.m., home at 9 p.m. if I was lucky. I'd try to start something, and he'd be reviewing case notes, writing papers, studying for some certification, a workhorse with a six-pack. The week of my birthday, I'd been celibate for 15 days. I had plans. We were going to see a movie, we were going to have dinner, and then I was going to seduce him. The movie hadn't even started when his phone went off. He kissed my forehead and ran. I watched the film alone, ate sandwich for one. The loneliness ate at me until it curdled into something meaner. He didn't reply to my texts. So I went to the hospital with takeout and found him in a glass-walled conference room, laughing, actually laughing, something he never did in public, with a woman in a white coat. They looked like a magazine spread. Matching resumes, matching ambition, matching everything. Something deflated inside me. I was a freelance writer who watched anime. He was a top thoracic surgeon at a major hospital. We didn't match. In that moment, I didn't even want to sleep with him anymore. So I broke up with him.
Why?
Your technique sucks. Then I blocked him on everything. He didn't chase me. He didn't text. He didn't show up at my door. So technically, I dumped him.
Doctor, is something wrong with her?
She's perfectly healthy, Mrs. Bennett.
Then why is my younger one a D cup and my older daughter is barely an A?
Probably. She takes after her uncle.
So you're saying her chest is hopeless?